What is up, my fellow budget travelers? This month we're talking all things Florida. So in this video, I'm talking about Sarasota and the top 10 things that you must do while you're in Sarasota. These things are really gonna give you a taste of what this city has to offer, and they're really cool. They're things that you won't find anywhere else, I feel, in Florida. In the next video, I'll be talking about everything that I love to do. It's like the coolest things to experience in the area. I'm gonna mix it up because I know when we're on vacation, we don't have that much time to do a lot of things other than what we already had planned. So I'm gonna start with my number one and count backwards. Trust me, there is a lot to do in Sarasota. This way, you know, if you have time to do everything, it's cool, but you wanna make sure you get these ones in first because they are must-see things. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is check out the Unconditional Surrender statue. I mean, look how cool this is. This statue is a replica from the picture taken in Times Square where the sailor leaned over and gave the girl a kiss. So check that out. It is so cool. It's like 26 feet tall and it's great for photos. I also love that it's a sailor in Florida because think about how many sailors have been in and out of those ports in Florida throughout time. So it really gives you a sense of Sarasota and just all the history that has been down there. Second must-see spot in Sarasota, that's kind of like a tongue twister, the must-see spot in Sarasota is going to be the Mote Marine Laboratory. In this laboratory, they help out animals that are in the nearby area that have been maybe like bruised by a boat. You'll see a lot of animals have kind of like cuts, especially things like manatees. They get hit by boats all the time because they love to go into the warm water, and a lot of the warm water is actually in boat harbors, so they'll get cut up a lot from the boats. The same thing goes for sea turtles. A lot of them will have like damaged shells. So what they do is they actually have a 3D printer and they'll go in and redo the shell for the turtle and they'll recreate a whole nother shell. Like this one turtle that I saw, literally its whole shell was taken off by a boat and they were able to reconstruct the shell and the turtle is doing just fine. They also have fun little stuff like Nemo and Dory and things like that. And then they have all these other interesting little animals that I've never seen before. So check it out and make sure you make this a stop because it will really give you a taste of that Florida life. Because especially being that close and personal with a manatee, you will really feel like you're in Florida. The must-see spot for number 3 is going to be O'Leary's Tiki Bar. This place is awesome. It's a full-on tiki bar, like right on the water. They have an outside area with like sand. They have people with their dogs there. They have bands all the time. And you get those really fun like tiki drinks that are hard to find unless you're at a real tiki bar. And they have all sorts of like rum and cocktails for you to check out. And it's a big, expansive place. Like they have outside area inside. There's a lot going on and you really feel like you're on this like tropical island, but you're in Florida. Number 4 on our list is inside Sarasota, like downtown Sarasota. It's called Selva. This is a Peruvian eatery and it's so good. The food was so good. They have a lot of tapas and good wine and it's just really like light, and on those hot days, all you really want is something like light and tapasy. So this was a really great stop for us. In this area of town, you can also walk up and down the sidewalk. They have like shops and things, and there's a lot of live bands in front of all the restaurants. Number 5 on my must-see spots in Sarasota is going to be, of course, St. Armand's Circle. This is the shopping hub of Sarasota, and they have a lot of little cute boutiques and fun restaurants. And my favorite restaurant is gonna sound corny, but I love Tommy Bahama's, and it was so cool that they have a bar, and it's really good food, really good drinks, and the bar itself kind of has these little sketches in them that say different things, so it was fun to sit on different parts of the bar and see who was sitting next to us. Within St. Armand's Circle, they also have the 7 Virtues statues. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. I suggest going there for lunch and just making a day of it and exploring the area and the shops. It's also walking distance to the beach in Sarasota, so you can go to St. Armand's and then go down to the beach, come back up, shop some more. It's really cute over there. Number 6 on my list of must-dos in Sarasota. If you're looking for a fancy night out where you can get dressed up and go out to dinner, I would go to the Ritz-Carlton. They have a restaurant on the first floor. It is so pretty and it's nautically themed. It has oysters, it's delicious. Here's some of the things that we got to try while we were there. And it's definitely a must-stop. Even if you just go for a cocktail, it's totally worth it. Across the street from the Ritz-Carlton is the Westin, and that is number 7 on my must-see list because it is a 360 rooftop. You have views all over Sarasota. You could see the water, you could see the sun go down. It's beautiful for sunset, so I highly suggest that. Here is some of the views from up there. It was so pretty. If you're liking this video so far, make sure you hit that subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. I'm almost there. I only need like a couple hundred more, so if you could help me out, that'd be great. Now on to number 8. Number 8 is more of like a casual dining. It's not that expensive, but they have really fresh food. They have tacos. It's a Mexican restaurant called Wicked Cantina, and it's really chill. Their decorations are really fun and eccentric, so this is a really great lunch spot, and it's really cheap. Like I said, they have a little patio. It's really cute. Now that we're at number 9, these two you may have seen while driving back and forth to the other ones. I want to mention that there are sea turtle nests everywhere. So it's so cool to see these because you know that a sea turtle laid its eggs here and that the city does its best to preserve the area. And while you're looking at the sea turtle nests, you're also going to see all the wildlife, like all the birds. Sarasota area is full of like bird sanctuaries, so this is the spot for bird lovers. You're gonna see like storks, and you're gonna see pelicans, all kinds of birds, little birds, bright birds, big birds, all sorts of birds. You're gonna see them all over the place here. And like I said before, Florida is known for its manatees, so make sure whenever you're crossing a bridge or looking over the side of a deck, keep an eye out for manatees because they are literally all over the place and they move so slow. They're so easy to spot. Whenever you see, just vegetation kind of moving, there might be a manatee under there. Or you never know, it could be a gator because those are everywhere too. So keep an eye out for gators. And my 10th must-see spot in Sarasota, you probably saw it coming from the airport. It is the Sky Bridge. It is so cool. It's a little closer to St. Petersburg, but this thing is so long and it's all cables, and it's just one of those things. You're never gonna see this anywhere else in the world. It is what it is. It's a cabled bridge. You're only gonna see it here. So why not drive through there and take a look? But it is so cool, guys. It's really cool to see. You'll definitely see it if you go to the places in my next video, so check them out. That's going to be the coolest places around Sarasota for you guys to go and explore. These spots have so much history and they're so cool. Again, you're only gonna see them in Florida, so they're definitely worth checking out on your journey to Sarasota. If you wanna just chill and relax, that's cool too. Maybe think about it for your next trip, but I'll put those in the next video, so check those out and I'll see you there.